Hey guys, 𝓒𝓞𝓝𝓣𝓡𝓡 here, bringing you some more PvP action in Star Citizens 3.7. Now you may recall last video I showed you guys a warm-up round for a PvP tournament. Well, this is it. We are now in the group stage of the Star Citizen Competitive Combat Club 3.7 PvP tournament. It's a 1v1, best of 11, so 6 kills to win. And my first opponent will be 𝓒𝓞𝓝𝓣𝓡𝓡. Afterwards, I'll be fighting 𝓒𝓤𝓤. Let's make it happen.
Are you ready? It's 7K, right? Alright, guys.
Good luck, both of you.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. And this will be some good fights.
Go.
Alright, go.
𝓒𝓞𝓝𝓡, you're fighting 𝓒𝓞𝓝, not me.
So right away you could see me making use of my Stitch Strafe strategy, where I hit the space break right before I fire, reducing my projectile travel time, making me more likely to make a hit, but then also helping me be a little bit more evasive, constantly accelerating and decelerating, making my pip less accurate. Now once we get it this sort of super close range, it becomes much more difficult to use that strategy, but it's also difficult to see what I'm doing with my left stick other than rolling. But if you take a look at my velocity indicator, which is in the... yeah, it's not really static enough, but if you pay attention to it, you'll see that it's being deflected everywhere because I'm doing, trying to fly spirals using my left stick. So strafing into spirals. Up left, down right. So you can see that I like to direct 75% more shields forward.
Good fight.
Just because I take most of my hits from the front. And we're both flying Gladii. My Gladius is using a bulwark shield and a shimmer, sledge mass drivers, and endo coolers. Now my particular playstyle with the auto gimbals is I'm less a player that tries to keep it on the pip at all times, and instead I kind of use it as something that enlarges the actual target I need to be aiming for to make a hit when doing sort of these flick shot-like maneuvers. I tend to try and get my nose pointed as close to the pip as I can, and let the auto gimbals do the rest of the work.
Good fight.
This allows me to be slightly more evasive because I don't always have to be facing my nose towards the pip, and head tracking also makes that easier. I can keep looking at the target even though my nose is facing away. Sorry if my voice is a little messed up, getting over a cold. So the reason his shots are going all over the place is because of my strafe spiral. Having both vertical and horizontal strafe mapped to the left stick to the Y and X axis respectively helps make a maneuver like that possible. So I tend not to roll as much as some other players might, and oops.
Oh, shit. What happened? We collided.
The main purpose of my strafes, my rolls, tends to be to make sure that I'm tracking the target in a diagonal, since that gives you your fastest speed, and I accidentally am in fixed mode, so switch to my auto gimbals. Dodging a lot of hits there. He does some reverse strafing to keep me in his firing arcs. Some great flying on his part.
Good fight.
You can kind of see what I have to do to dodge these shots. So he's actually using Strife mass drivers. So his rate of fire is a little less, but his alpha damage is a little higher. And this is where I want to be, medium range and doing my stitch straight. Medium range with these kinds of fights. Competitive combat with Gladii, medium range is about 400 meters.
Ooh,
Beautiful kill on his part. You can see it's very easy to dodge at those ranges. It should be noted that auto gimbals don't lock on faster the closer the pip is to your nose, to the center of your screen. Auto gimbals track, once again I forget to switch to gimbal mode. Auto gimbals, when a target leaves, or when a pip leaves the cone, your gimbals stay pointed to where the target last left that cone. So the fastest way to aim is to remember, and you know, not saying that I actually do this, but if you remembered the point where your target left the cone, and then you put that edge closest to the pip when they re-entered your cone, then they're going to lock on the fastest. For me, I generally just try to get them as close to the, get their pip as close to my nose as possible. There, I accidentally hit the freaking my missile lock-on button. Obviously, missiles aren't allowed in a tournament like this. But you get such white-knuckle grips on these sticks that accidentally press all kinds of things.
kill.
Good fight.
See, fly in a spiral on the initial engagement. It's a good way to avoid taking unnecessary damage on approach. So this and my next video, which will be the remainder of the tournament, they're gonna be my last videos that don't show overlays displaying what I'm doing with my controls. So after the next video, you guys will get to see exactly what I'm doing with how I'm controlling my throttle, how I'm controlling my sticks. And that'll kind of give you a better idea of what kind of maneuvers I'm doing, because it's hard to appreciate it.
Oh shit, sorry for the accidental lock-on.
And again, I freaking
Obviously
my crazy grip ends up accidentally hitting my lock-on button, but obviously I'm on fire.
Good fight, man. That was insane.
Yeah.
And that was an
So
excellent
now-
game.
now
So,
if
my
you
next
can
match will be
like
against
to change
Starstep,
the ship,
but
now
unfortunately I
you
didn't
can
record that one, so I'll just tell you the final score, which was 6-1 in my favor. Since I won both matches in the group stage, I'll be advancing to the quarterfinals.
Okay.
Thank you Starstep and 𝓒𝓞𝓝𝓣𝓡 for 2 awesome matches. And thank you for watching, and a special thanks to those of you who've been subscribing. It really helps out a new channel like mine. See you guys at the next video for the quarterfinals.